You've mentioned inflammation before. Can you explain exactly what that is and what is happening in that part of the body that's inflamed?
Well, let's take a simple example of when we talk about the gastrointestinal tract again. And when you think about putting toxic foods in, and you have undigested food particles, and you have candida and parasites starting to flourish, it becomes, I call it the swamp. And you have the swamp of this imbalanced ratio of good to bad bacteria, and you have toxins that you're taking in from food, air, water, and we have filtration systems. We have the liver gallbladder, we have the kidneys, we have the lungs, we have the bowels, the colon. And so what happens is, if these pathways get congested, they start to recirculate the toxins. And when you recirculate toxins, you become more and more inflamed. And so then how is it going to express itself? Are you swollen down below and in pain? You have gout. Or do you have kidney stones? You know, is it going to come out through the GI tract where now you've got what's coined irritable bowel syndrome? What really is that? It's really just that imbalance where I said you don't have enough good bacteria to bad bacteria. It's lopsided. And now you've got called dysbiosis, which is that imbalance. Too much yeast, too many parasites. So the inflammation cascade, I don't want to get technical, but what happens is the body becomes under siege with all this toxicity. Your filtration systems aren't given the nutrients or the water intake, or you're not eliminating daily. Most people are constipated. They move their bowels 3 times a week, maybe once a week. And so when you recirculate that, it basically puts the immune system on attack, on alert. You can't produce enough white blood cells to keep up with this. And then you start to wreak havoc of how is it going to express. You're going to have DNA changes. You're going to have, growths take hold. Are you going to have certain things protrude through the body? So inflammation is a process that when you have, let's say, a cut, acute inflammation has its purpose where all of that immunity goes to heal. But when you have chronic inflammation, which is really chronic toxicity, you become an open field to what's going to take over and where is it going to express itself.